cut that.
I ran off verbs.
I'm Brandon Reisiger. This is my son Walker.
Hey.
Walker just turned 10 yesterday.
Yep. And we do parking team. Parking team is a special group of people that we are the first people, once you drive into the parking lot, we are the first people that you see. And that really means a lot to some people. And yeah, I mean, from there it's just have fun and making the other people's life better.
I was serving in a Sunday school class. I was teaching our college students from Kaleo, and Sean had this idea for a welcome team, which included greeters and a parking team. And you'd be honest with you, that's the first time that I've seen that at a church that I've belonged to. I couldn't serve that summer, but said, maybe in the fall I could come on and do that. And to be honest with you, at first I thought, what's the big deal? People walk in, people drive in, they can find their parking spot. It's not like we're a mega church or anything. What's the big deal? But I love our church. I love Pastor Sean. I said, we'll give it a shot.
Well, just a smile on the people's face. Once you just give like a wave or like a smile, it always greets them to a point where they just love it so much. And just like, good morning, how are you? Are one of my favorite words to say once they walk up. And you can really start a conversation that's very meaningful to them once you say those words.
It's important because we're the first people that somebody might see when they pull into the parking lot. You never know who's coming to church for the first time. Like Walker said, a wave, a smile, a friendly greeting is the first interaction that somebody will have on our property before they come to church, and that's a big deal. And I've served in other roles and teaching roles and things like that here and at other churches, but this is my first time serving on a welcome team, and I love it because I got to tell you, in the Gospels, Jesus lays out to us in the Beatitudes and in his life of lowering himself and serving others. And we get this message that it is to be great in the kingdom of heaven is to be lesser here on earth. And I feel like I am contributing greatly to the kingdom of heaven when I'm greeting somebody in the parking lot or helping somebody who may need help with a wheelchair or a walker or something like that. And it brings you joy. And until you do that for yourself, you just don't know. The biggest surprise to me is I grew up spiritually in discipleship relationships where people would disciple me and I would disciple others. And kind of like a mechanism in my heart since then is looking to see who is God leading me to disciple. And I hit a dry spell with that for a little while. And it's like the Lord wasn't showing anybody around me who I could serve in that capacity. And then one day it was just like, bam, look who is in your arms. It's Claire, it's Walker. And God's saying to me, this is your discipleship opportunity now. And I think we have a tendency to think that is less than discipling people that are our peers or in the workplace. But man, let me tell you, it is priority number one. And the joy and satisfaction that I get from putting on the vest, putting the cones out, talking about what we're gonna do, talking about how impactful our greetings can be and a smile. It's not just parking cars. It's loving people. And that I can do that with my son in this capacity is terrific.
Once it really started to take off was when I really knew, like, you're committed for the long haul. And it was enjoyable. At first I thought, like, oh, I have to wake up at 7:30 every morning and I have to get on nice clothes so people would somewhat enjoy it and just act cute, just wing it the whole time. And sure enough, I didn't have to wing it because it was just an amazing experience. And I just had a lot of fun with it, and it was just a great time. My name's Walker.
And my name is Brandon.
And it is a joy to serve. Good?
Nailed it!